CEO of Top Rank, Bob Arum, says he wouldn't consider Terence Crawford versus Jeff Horn in November too quick of a turnaround. That's a big fight that should take place in Vegas. This is your boy CJ Goodfellow with the Boxing Clinic. Shout out to the LDBC, one time for the one time. Shout out to the YTBC as well, Afternoon Grind. And Bob Arum is full of shit, you know. Terence Crawford just scored, August 14th or something like that, scored a second round knockout of Julius Ndongo, a third round knockout of Julius Ndongo. Didn't suffer any real significant damage. September, October, November, he could turn around and fight Jeff Horn in Brisbane. Why not? You know, saying that it's a Vegas type fight. No, it's not a Vegas type fight. You know, nobody. I mean, that's not that's not even a Ward Kovalev type of fight, let alone a Mayweather Haddon, Mayweather Oscar De La Hoya, or, you know, a Triple G Canelo Alvarez fight. That's not a Vegas fight, in my opinion. That's not a fight that everybody gonna show up and come see. You know, that's just not it. And, you know, in my opinion, Bob Arum is trying to sabotage Terence Crawford's career. This is an opportunity for Terence Crawford to gain some leverage at welterweight and, you know, get some get some leverage in negotiation with Errol Spence and Keith Thurman. But I just still don't believe whatever Bob Arum says that he cares about Terence Crawford fighting Keith Thurman or Errol Spence. You know, I think it's best for Crawford to stay at 140, dealing with Top Rank and try to get out that contract. But you know, the leading candidate for the Jeff Horn fight, now that Pacquiao went the rematch in 2018, it sounds like it's going to be Jesse Vargas. You know, Jesse Vargas is a guy that's been in contract disputes silently with Top Rank. You know, he's been trying to hash out a deal. Seemed like they're trying to play him. He used to be with Mayweather Promotions, showcasing on Mayweather card. He was the first real Mayweather promotion fighter they really tried to push, in my opinion. And he took a deal with Top Rank, thinking the grass was greener on the other side. He got his 2 dream fights with Bradley and Pacquiao, and now, you know, they want him to sign a bullshit extension. And he gonna sign that extension because if he gets a Jeff Horn fight, he gonna sign a bullshit contract and get a lot of money with the Jeff Horn fight for him, and then he gonna get fucked down the line of that contract. And he don't have another choice because he don't have the clout and the money. He don't have Al behind him no more to get him out of that contract. You know, Al got Mikey Garcia, you know, out of that contract, I believe, and I know he got Floyd Mayweather out of his contract with Top Rank. So, you know, this is Bob Arum is just full of shit. You know, I think, like I said, it's best for Terence Crawford to stay at 140, because he's not gonna be able to fight the top 147 pounders. They said they want a tough fight for Jeff Horn in November. They don't want a tough fight. Jeff Horn talked all that shit about Errol Spence, you know, and everybody else he wanted to fight. Now, you know, they considering fighting Anthony Mundine out here from one of my YouTube subscribes. They consider, you know, Jesse Vargas. You know, nobody wants to see that bullshit on ESPN. You know, Jeff Horn ain't this mega star in the United States. He's probably public enemy number 1 in the United States for robbing Manny Pacquiao in most people's minds. And, you know, for Bob Arum to say, oh, no, Terence Crawford, that we got to build that fight. Come on, man. Come on. Jeff Horn is not the type of fighter you want to build with. You know, if he really wanted to get that title, Terence Crawford, you know, he would. It seems like they want to wait on Manny Pacquiao in 2018. Pacquiao didn't want to fight Jeff Horn because he didn't want to go back to Brisbane. It's as simple as that. He didn't want to go back to Australia. And now if he waits and Jeff Horn takes another fight, he's going to try to get the venue moved. And I'm just saying, man, Pacquiao should just get the fuck out the way and retire, man. He ain't trying to fight Terence Crawford. You know, Bob Arum is, you know, significantly holding Terence Crawford's career back, not promoting him the right way. And, you know, Terence Crawford sees the bullshit. But what can you do? You know, this should be his title opportunity, in my opinion. This should be somebody of, you know, great value in the United States getting this opportunity. You know, I'm not knocking Jesse Vargas, man. But at the end of the day, man, you know, this is just another hold up in the welterweight division, man. You know, Crawford, I mean, stay at 140, defend some of your belts, and run his contract out and get the fuck away from Bob Arum. He denying you a shot in a shot at Manny Pacquiao. Even though we know Manny Pacquiao not gonna fight him, he don't care if it's for a belt or not for a belt. But he deny him a shot at legitimacy at 147, and that just tells me he's not trying to put Crawford in with Thurman, Spence, Porter, anybody solid. That's what I'm telling you guys. People rushing for Crawford to move to 147. This is his opportunity to get some leverage, on some of the champions at 140 and get a nice part of the split and try to make these fights happen. Bob Arum don't want that to happen. If Bob Arum wanted him and Earl Spence to fight, or him and Keith Thurman, he'd let him fight Jeff Horn and get that opportunity and then move on and try to make those bouts. He don't want to make that shit happen. He don't want to share the pot with nobody else but Top Rank. But we go.